Hi everyone, welcome to my very first Facebook Live. So bear with me, it's new to me and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to wait a couple minutes to let everybody get on. I hope all of your Easter was fun, and I hope you guys had time to really enjoy spending time with your family. And I hope this spring break, you either had spring break or you're just coming back from spring break, and I can really motivate you and hope that these centers are something that you can bring into your classroom. So I'm going to get started, and if you're just catching me after the live, feel free to write below, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have at any moment. So, how many of you guys love Amazon? Because I am obsessed with Amazon, and as I was shopping, like I always do, I found a really cool game on Amazon that I wanted to share with you, and it inspired me to make some of these fun literacy centers I'm going to share with you today. So this game is called Jumping Jacks. Comment below if you've heard of this game. Can be used for spring or Easter, and it has a little bunny in the middle, and then it has some carrots around, and it's a game that is unpredictable, whereas you don't know which of the carrots you pull out, it's going to make the bunny pop up. So it's just like the other games that I've used in my classroom. So the fishing game that I used, there's a chance, or the break the ice, where they had to break the ice, and I had the sight words that I blogged about. That was chance too, because you really didn't know. You have some chance of the penguin, whether it was going to fall down or not, but it's a chance game. So that's exactly what this game is. And so you pull the carrots out, and you see it didn't make it pop. So you can play this game either when the bunny pops, you catch the bunny and you win, or if you don't catch the bunny and it falls down, whoever has the most carrots wins. Or if you make the bunny pop, you lose. So really, it's up to you on how you want to play it. So you just pull it, and eventually one of them, it's like one of those, like the shark game that I told you guys about, where the teeth chomp down and you don't know when it's going to pop up. And eventually one of them will make the bunny pop up. So there you go. It's a really fun, exciting game to get the kids motivated to learn. And I made some cards that go along with this game. Now, all of the cards I'm going to show you today do not have to be paired with that game. It's just a fun, exciting game that I really thought was cool, that your kids would absolutely enjoy playing. So I'm going to show you, I made 15 centers to go with this fun game. And these 15 centers are a wide variety of your kiddos. So it starts as easy as naming the letters, or as hard as reading a full sentence and naming the punctuation. So you can play this fun game with a bunch of the kiddos. So I'm going to show you some of the centers I created with it, what the cards look like, how I'm storing the cards, and all that fun stuff. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. So I was just telling you, all of you guys, about this fun game called Jumping Jacks. The box looks like this, and I bought it on Amazon. I know there's some places that you can find it a little bit cheaper. I just happened to be Amazon shopping and I found it. It was roughly, I want to say, 30 bucks for this center. So I said just as easy as letters. So my first center looks like this, and it has the bunny hops up, and they just have to name the letter. So how many of you guys use these boxes? I absolutely love these boxes. They come in a huge pack, a whole big container, and half of the centers of the 15 are small enough to fit into these centers. So it's easy cleanup. They know that they put the cards in here, they pull the card, they say the letter, and then if they get it correct, they get to pull the carrot. And if you choose that when the carrot, the bunny pops up and they catch it and they win, or if they keep the carrots, whoever has the most carrots wins. It comes with 4 little containers like this, and it's so cute. It fits right in. So they just put the carrots inside of here. So the first one is letters, and I did capital and lowercase letters inside of my container, and it has a little bunny that's hopping that pops up. So it just matches the game, but you can still play this game in a fun matchy game center using an anchor chart or putting them face down, and then they reveal the card, and if they find 2 matches, they get to keep it. So you can use this multiple different ways. You don't have to use it with the game that I showed you. I just thought it would be a fun, exciting game to use. So the first one is letters. The second one is sight words, and I used 100 of the Fry sight words. And because I used bunnies, this one comes with the carrots, and they're so cute. They fit right inside of the little box, the carrots. So you can have them shake it up like this, and then pull out a carrot. If they can read the carrot, so I pull it out, and then I read that that says 1, then I get to pull the carrot out and play, and then hopefully make the bunny pop up and catch it. The third one, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Hi, Tim. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining me. And the third center I did was syllables, where they have to clap out the words, and I broke these syllables card down to different themes because I love themes and I love to have them cutesy in my classroom. So you will have themes that go with Easter, like this one's find, and to make this self-correcting so that the kids always get it right, even though that you are working with a small group, because your most important thing is that the kids can work independently on these centers, they're engaged in these centers, and you can work with that small group. And that's the whole purpose of the centers. It's fun, exciting, the kids are enjoying it, but they're still learning and practicing skills that they already know, so that it's not difficult for them, because when it becomes difficult, then that's when you see those behaviors in the classroom, and they don't want to do centers. It's not fun to them anymore. So I just took one of those cheap, it's only $1 for like 300 stickers, and you just put it on the back, and they can use clips. So I clap out find, I clip it, and then on the back I can see if I got it right. Or, like, I like to always make my stuff cutesy, so I made, I'll make it a little bit closer, and it's, yes, sparkly leaves, and I put some ladybugs on it, or I made little dragonflies, and so they just clip how many syllables they have, and you can make your cutesy as much as you want, or you could just go plain using a regular just clip. Or if you are like what I absolutely love, Target has those erasers, and I have a gazillion erasers, and they can just put one of those erasers on the card and then flip it over and see if they got it right. Hi, Tiffany. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it. So you have Easter cards. You have Earth Day cards, because of April 22nd is Earth Day. So there's tons of Earth Day cards. There's spring cards, so you have lots of bugs and leaves and planting. So there's tons and tons and tons of cards, and they're all broken down to themes. So that is my syllable set, and it fits right inside. My center 4 is CBC words and CBCE words. Thanks, Tiffany. And I made them real words. So you'll have the real CBC word and the real CBCE word. And they have to be able to read it and decode it and figure out which one of the words match the picture. So cap and cape are 2 real words. So you won't have any nonsense words in this center. So fin, fine, and they have to clip the correct word that goes with that picture. And again, it fits right inside the little containers. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. And looks exactly like this. And I love those dollar stickers, but I also like to put cutesy stickers that go along with whatever theme I'm doing. Hi, Cindy. And this, again, makes it self-correcting so that the kids get it right. With my ELL students, even if they clip the wrong word, I'll let them still pull the whatever game we're playing. So they're still practicing, but they're getting it right. Hi, Wendy. Aw, I miss you too, Cindy. And my fifth center is short vowels, and they're all CVC words. So it looks like this. And I have them all inside of my container again, so they can shake it up and pick. And it has all of the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and I think there's 6 of each inside. And if you wanted to make them self-correcting, just put the sticker on the back and then put the letter of what it is. Hi, Betsy. Thank you for joining. So those are the short vowels. There's pictures that go along with it, and they have beginning and the ending sound. So all they have to identify is the middle sound. So you can kind of see where these skills are in between so that you can pick the right skill that's for that student. And they all come in with these containers, so the kids don't know, okay, this skill's really hard and this skill's really easy. They know that they're just going to this center and that they're just going to play, hey, I'm playing the bunny game. And it doesn't leave any of the students out. You know, sometimes when you're in centers and it's like, oh, I want to play that game, but they're not at that skill level yet, that takes away from all of this. So all these centers can be used for this particular game, and then none of the kids feel left out. So that was my number 5. Number 6 is my R controlled. So you have A-R, O-R, E-R. And I did the beginning or ending sounds of the words. So all they had to do was to identify which one it is. And again, I used the dollar stickers on the back, so they have this. Hi, Chelsea. Thank you for joining. Hi, Betsy. Again, so the stickers on the back, it's self-correcting. The kids will always be successful in the centers, and that's exactly what you want. You want them to be successful. You want them to enjoy the center. All right. Number 7 is my Diagraph center. So it has all of them, CH, SH, TH, and WH. And they're on the bottom. Again, they're clip cards. So you can make this a standalone game, or you can use it with the game that I showed earlier. Now, this does not have the words on them, so it's getting a little bit harder. And they have to identify which of the Diagraph goes with that picture. So fish, and then it's SH. And so if they clip it on the back, there's the correct answer. And you can see where these skills kind of overlap so that you can really use this for pretty much any of your learners. Pre-K to first grade, you're going to be covered. Don't worry, first grade, I'm going to show you where all of those skills fall in. Tiffany, I found those on sale at Michael's. But I know Michael still has them, and I know there's a couple craft stores that have them where I'm at. That's where I found them. The next center is rhyming. Now I gave a thumbs up if it rhymes, thumbs down, because that's easy for the kids to identify. And these do not fit in the containers. They're a little bit larger. So they look at the 2 words and they sound out fan, fish. And I tried to make it a little bit trickier so you have like the beginning sounds. Some of my kids like, oh, that starts the same. And it's like, nope, which ones rhyme, not the initial beginning sounds. So I mixed them up. So you have cat, hat. They clip either thumbs down or thumbs up, whether they rhyme. And then I threw in a couple of grammar skills. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for joining. And nouns and verbs are a very important skill that sometimes we don't necessarily get to when we're focusing so much on them reading that we sometimes neglect these in centers, and they're just as important. So you have nouns and you have verbs. It'll say the word, it'll have the picture, so they have 2 clues, and then they have to clip whether it's a noun or a verb. And I did make these so that you have some Easter ones, you have some spring ones, and you have some Earth Day ones. So the skill's still the same, but you have multiple, so you can use it for April and May. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Hi, Ashley. Yes, that's what I was saying. So you have skills that are for pre-K, you have some for kindergarten, and then some of these skills are going to be first grade. So if you do have that kinder that is already high and gets those skills like that, that you can pull some of these centers. That's why I made a wide range of skills in this. So these centers will be 15 of them. Hi, Miss Southern. Thank you for joining. I miss you. The next center is plural nouns, whether they have to have the S or the ES. So you have the same kinds of clip cards. And these are a little bit larger as well. So they will show that there's multiple of whatever that picture is. Thanks, Ashley. And they have to decide whether you're adding the S or the ES. So they look at the picture. Now, there is no words on here, but the pictures are pretty good clues. And they do get a little bit harder. Like, I added some of the other words that, like potato, and a little bit harder so that you have some of the easy ones. Like, you know, you just have the S on the, you know, dog. But then it gets a little bit harder. You have SH, it ends in SH, so you add the ES. So for kinders that know that S means more than one, you can start the ES, or some of the first grade, beginning first grade, if you needed to add this to your centers, because this is just as important as getting them to learn how to read. Thank you, Southern. Exactly. And these don't even have to be centers. They can be used in small groups. Sometimes I'll actually pull these centers and do it with my small group so that they know the expectations, they know how to do it, and they've practiced it. Because like I said, you want them to do, they want them to be engaged, and so that you can focus on that small group with those kids. All right, my next center is punctuation, and it has complete sentences. Some of the sentences are like beginning kindergarten, middle kindergarten, and then some of them I made towards first grade. I kind of mixed them up. And so you'll have predictable, where you have like the sight words I and we and see, but then I have some harder words in there as well. But it's still focusing on the punctuation, and they'll have to clip period, question mark, or an exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. And if you notice here, I have little bunnies. So I broke them down into the topics. So I know Easter already passed. You have the bunnies. However, for your boys, I made baseball-themed ones, and there are 10 in each theme. So I have 4 themes, so you'll actually have 40 sentence cards if you use them all. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming. So you have baseball, you have spring, which I used a little butterfly. You have April for our, recycling Earth Day. So you have the little symbol that says the Earth Day. And then, of course, you have Easter. So you just pull whichever ones that you want. I know this is different being backwards. But so you just pull them, or you put them all together. Depending on how your kids are, you can pre-select the sentences that are for them, so you can really cater. And my pre-K fans, you guys will love this one. It's handwriting, and they have to trace, and it comes with the dots so that they can see, and it has numbers. So you start here, you go down, and you make the letter A. And these fit perfectly inside of the containers as well. You have capital, you have lowercase letters, and the pictures that go along with it for beginning sounds. So, super, super cute, easy, and it's independent. So the kids can do this all by themselves. And so I laminated these cards so you can reuse them over and over and over again. And then they just use an Expo marker, they trace it, and then they erase it. So it's perfect. It's easy to store. It's easy for the kids. They feel successful. You feel successful. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for joining. And option 13 and 14 of the centers is beginning and ending sounds. I know some of the kids are working right now on beginning sounds. So you have the picture, and then you have a line for the beginning sound, and some of your kids are still working on ending sounds. And it's CBC words, so they have the letters, they sound it out, bag, b, a, and then they'll put g, g. So you have a couple different options. You can use clip cards like these, and you can actually write the letters on them. You could flip the cards over, and you could have the stickers that I showed you and wrote the sticker. You could have them laminated, have them use an Expo marker and actually write the letter. Hi, Erica. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. So you can pull either one depending on where your kiddos are at. And then the last one is R and S blends. So they have little lettuce for the background for the rabbit, because I thought it was really cute and matched our rabbit theme. And so it'll have S blends like sk and sl and together, and then they just have to clip which ones match with the picture. Does anybody have any questions on the centers, or like how I plan on using them? I showed you a little bit how I stored them. In my classroom, I have containers like this, and then in the front will actually say, like, I'll label this my rabbit center, because I can fit all of these containers. Like, let's say I have two groups going, and I want those two groups to work on beginning sounds and ending sounds. So it'll already be inside of here, and then all I have to do is put my rabbit center inside, and then it's ready to go. And I have all the containers ready to go, and their first center I pick. And then the second center, if they complete the center that I choose, then they get to pick their second center. So it's all about options and choosing, but that they still are held accountable. Hey, thank you for joining. So let me know if you guys have any questions for me. I'll kind of write you guys back and answer any questions you may have on where I got any of the materials, or how I made it, or how I plan on using it. You guys let me know. And I'm going to end this live with, if you share this video, if you like this video and you tag your friends, hi, thank you for joining. If you tag your friends in this post, next Monday when I do my next Facebook Live, one of you, thank you, Michelle, I'm so sweet, will win one thing from my store. Any product you want, you'll be able to win one of those products from my store. So check out my store. It's on sale for 2 days, and 20 to 25% off. You can't beat it, guys. So happy spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I cannot wait to show you guys my new other spring centers. They are super fun, and sensory bins. And I'm super passionate about sensory bins, and so that will be on Monday. So please, please, please come back Monday, and I will show you guys some awesome, fabulous, hands-on sensory bins. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you Monday. Bye, guys.